This is a new special video to be the first, I think, video of 2024? Maybe? I don't know. Time isn't real. I'm doing, minimize the OBS window now, a Touhou sorter. Turn that off. I've done this twice. Once when I was brand spanking new, and once a while later. But opinions change wildly. This is my opinion. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be transparent. The much more popular Asprey FM YouTube channel is who inspired me to want to make this video. Why not? I'm bored. I meant to do this yesterday. Man, okay. I should probably preface this with I've played 4 of the games now. 18, 18.5, 19, and then set 15.5. That's it. And then everything else is like fan works shit. And also, I'm pretty clueless about PC 98. So I'm also going to preface with the Grassroots Yokai Network are some of my favorite characters. So expect them to disproportionately win. Okay. Sorry. Also, no ties. Ties on. Why would you ever do a tie? Ramiro Tojiko. Tojiko's grown on me more. Rumian. Easy. Expect this one to be high because I think I have mouse pickup on. I can't tell. Whatever. Sekibaki. Orange or Chen. So orange or orange but in a different language. Oh my god, I won one that's hard because I don't care about Chen. Really. What I don't care about orange either. Orange is proto-mailing. Mailing is one of my favorites. There we go. Aiki's a good character. But Skishy's one of my favorites, so yeah. Okay. Removing non-girls has the upside of including Renosuke and Genji and YUUGENMAGAAN, who are all important, crucial characters who I have opinions on, ish, sort of. 2 of them. But it has the downside of including Great Catfish. Okay. I don't have to go into detail about Ron. Ron or Great Catfish. Okay. Patchy or Okina. I need to mention that I also read the written works, sort of. I'm skipping Silent Cinder and Blue because I don't feel like doing that one. I'm caught up on CDS/FDS and also on Lotus Eaters, and I've also started Forbidden Scrollery. I'm doing them in a fucked order. Anyway, I'm mentioning this because I have seen more Okina, but also Patchy's good. I said Patchy's good. Okay, so I actually do have Cola pulled up, but I've not been bothered to start it yet. Megamoo or Renosuke? The problem is I don't care about either of these two. Renosuke's funny. Keiki or Luna? I will also say, I have Sengetsu pulled up to read. I haven't started it yet. So, yeah. This is my least favorite of the three fairies of light because Sunny's Sunny and Luna and not Luna and Star is Star. But do I prefer the three fairies to Keiki? No. Shinki or Notori? Uh, I was about to do a bad idea. I was about to open up a new tab, but I don't feel like showing my homepage. Not because it's anything bad, but because I use Yahoo for no reason. Because I can't be fucked to figure out how to set it to not Yahoo. uh, Notori's really good, but I really Shinki's one of my favorite PC98 characters. Uh, Shinki. The gap between these two is massive. I almost said Notori. Satori is one of my favorite characters. Full stop. It's the reason I'm This is the sole reason I'm still invested in FDS, other than Mizuchi funny. Sega though, bad. I don't like Sega. Here's the problem with non-girl. Turning on non-girls. The Rocket. Dormy. Finally, another hard choice. So I mentioned the grassroots are some of my favorites. Unfortunately, so are the Palace of the Earth Spirits. But I think I've grown to have Oku be my least favorite of them, though she's still high, of my favorites. But I really like Waka, so I'm going with Waka. God damn it. Okay, so you'd think, oh, by the way, I'm not playing music because I don't have ad blocking, so I don't feel like dealing with ads. So you'd think, oh, he doesn't like. Oh, he's only played 18, so he's gonna like the 18 cast. And you're right, mostly. I like most of the 18 cast. I just don't have an opinion on Megumu, and I have even less of an opinion on this lady. But also, you're a PC98 character that I only know the position of in PC98 because of a goddamn creepypasta. Uh, I can say your name. Regular Ringo. Because I'm a contrarian piece of shit, Ringo may be my least favorite of the rabbits, though I like them all. All of them have a fairly positive opinion. But just me being a contrarian shitlord has made me prefer Sayodin to her. All this to say, Wriggle. I lied. This is my least favorite rabbit, because I've not read Silent Sinner in Blue. Not like that changes much, given the fact that I hear she's barely a character in it. Good job, Mima, you won a fight. Fuck. Okay, here's the hard part. I like Reimu. Reimu's a hard character to dislike. But she's versus literally my favorite character from 19. She's versus my favorite character from 19. I think Reimu I do have a much greater appreciation for Reimu nowadays because I read the written works. Most of my Touhou interaction is reading the written works. And written works Reimu is amazing. If these two are close, I'm going to pick Reimu. Ah, yes. Red Rikako and purple You Made Me. I'm a terrible person. I think these two have semi-similar concepts. They're just sort of inversions of each other, and I prefer You Made Me's angle more. Yo, it's YUUGENMAGAAN, my favorite Touhou. Oh, good. I don't care about Luis, but she's against one of the Watatskis. I don't like the Watatskis. Tay? Okay. Tay, easy. This is hard. Flan or Shimmy? I have a friend who I feel like might skin me if I don't pick Shimmy. But the problem is the fact that I think I might prefer Shimmy. Don't get me wrong, Flan's great. Out of the Scarlet Sisters, she's definitely my favorite. I prefer Flan to Remy. Flan's characterization nowadays is really fun. But Shimmy is Shimmy. I have an entire, like, story concept starring Shimmy, so I'm gonna pick Shimmy. I don't like Eren that much. I don't know why. Out of the Ante crew, she's the one I like the least. And she's versus, not counting YUUGENMAGAAN, who's just going to be high up because funny. Rika is my favorite PC98 character. In my last sorter, Mizuchi would have won this because Mizuchi funny. Not like, oh, I'm being ironic. No, I literally just think Mizuchi's really funny because she's fucking incompetent as far as I'm concerned. She's the most predictable motherfucker. And then there's Sho, who I didn't care about until recently, but now I really like Sho. Sho's fun. Part of my problem with Sho was completely misunderstanding a lot of things about the Buddhists, and more specifically her connection to a certain rat that's a character I really like. But now that I more understand Sho in general, uh yeah, Sho definitely. So I mentioned I like Seirin, but I also like Shiza. But I'm gonna pick Seirin. I think. Yeah, Seirin. I don't know who the. Quick reference thing for PC98 stuff. I only have a loose idea where some characters are from. I think I know most of them, but not all of them. Who the fuck is Yuki? Controversial opinion. Controversial opinion. B10 is my least favorite of the 19 girls. I don't dislike her, I just care about her the least. Admittedly, I only really like the other. Admittedly, unless they're the top two, I only like them in relation to other characters. But the thing is, B10. Eh. I like Zon. For reference, in descending order, my favorite 19 new Touhou characters are Zanmu, Anoko, Chiari, Hizumi, B10. Zanmu being my favorite, B10 being my least favorite. I find B10 the least compelling, weirdly enough. Zanmu the most. I like the story stuff for Anoko, and her design is funny. I like Chiari mostly just because I have a fun dynamic with her and Yuma, who's one of my favorites. And haha funny, hot purple lady is horny for Zanmu. Anyway, Sunny Milk. You can't see it in my playthrough of uh Tohomon Tohomon, I forgot the name of the game. Of Puppet Play, that's the name. You can't see it because I don't have because I'm specifically not using her because I used her when I first played it. Sunny carried or is carrying. In my personal playthrough, Sunny is amazing, and that alone. Also, if you follow one of my arguably main Tumblr, not the one I post like the links to videos on, but the other one, the one I'm more active on. Sunny's a guest at Les Ouches. Sunny. Two characters I have very mixed opinions on. Two characters I really want to like. I don't have much of an opinion on Kaguya, and I feel like if I touched a very specific written work, the not Silent Cinder and Blue, the novella that's related to it, I would like Kaguya more. And if I was farther in, and if I finished 15.5 and or got farther in Wild and Horned Hermit, I'm pretty sure I would like Tenshi a lot more. I'm picking Tenshi, but these are two characters I've yet to fully form my opinion on. Easy. Okay, you'd think Star would be easy, but I have a fan game concept that through me using Letty as one of the bosses has artificially inflated my opinion of Letty. Especially with the funny idea that she doesn't disappear for winter. She just gets stuck in some random cave in Yokai Mountain. And also at some point, some fucking liminal space ass mall just showed up there. Because I think it would be really funny if there's just a weirdly an abandoned, completely frozen over because it's Letty, creepy, eerie mall that Letty lives out of. Except for she still just lives in the same 6-ish room cave home she's always lived in. It's just stuffed in some meat freezer. Anyway, yeah, Letty. Okay, Mera is another one of my favorite PC98 characters, mostly because I have headcanons for her. Namely, I like the idea of her... It's not really headcanons. Ideas of how to use her in a narrative. Namely, her being just some human who has a massive dislike and attacks yokai, or beings she recognizes as yokai, near the village as a sort of attempted guardian, even though Kane and kind of Reimu do that. I like Mera. Yuma's one of my favorites. I love Yuma. I love Yuma so much. Yuma's great. Picking Yuma. Okay, Kurumi is another one of my favorite PC98 characters, so she's getting picked here. Oh, Kikuri or Kongara. I don't have opinions on Kikuri. If you've seen a post on a certain blog, you'd know that I have I think possibly one of the most non-involving crossover with other series crack ships you can ever have for Touhou, which is shipping a Touhou 1 character with a Windows era character. Anyway, yeah, Kongara. I don't like Seija. Like, at all. No, it's not that I don't like Seija. Okay, my opinion on Seija is complicated. I don't dislike her. I don't know how to phrase my opinion on Seija. She's mid. She's a middle. She's gonna be probably middling in ranks, ish, or low actually. Karia. Unzan or Daiusei. I'm gonna pick Dai. I want to establish my headed canons and how I will portray Dai in anything I do. Dai is deaf. She can't hear. Cherno used all one brain cell to learn sign language to talk to Dai. It's a fun idea I had. Basically based off of the fact that she's never had any speaking roles ever. In anything. Yeah, sure, that's the same goes for Kawakuma, but also Kawakuma is French in my mind. So, yeah. I like Dai. Mostly because of that, but still. I'm not picking the fucking robot. Hino or Mamizo. I've mentioned that I've been reading that I am caught up with Lotus Eaters, which automatically you'd think would give me a lower opinion of Mamizo. Not really. I feel like people not over exaggerate Mamizo's taking over the plot of it. They're absolutely right, though I feel like Aya is not just as guilty, but of similar guilt. for doing that. Hina, though. Hina's great. Hina's never done anything wrong, ever. Hina's amazing. This is one of the few fights Yams won't win. Yams! I love Yamame. Yamame is amazing. She's funny bread spider. Spider who maked the candy, builded the house, and sounded like this. Except not with the weird accent. Context, this is the voice I give Yamame for some reason. But then there's Raisin, and I love Raisin. Raisin's one of my favorites. So yeah. No. I like Mike more than most people like Mike, because, again, 18 is the only Touhou game I play consistently. But Kagero. Okay, Mike. I've not played 15. I have no intention to play 15. Which means I don't... Also, in general, I know all, like, the basic stuff of Sagame, like how her lore and everything works. I don't care. I can't bring myself to care. And then there's Spamthor over here, Shimada. I give her Spamthor voice because I saw some shorts where she was literally just turned into Spamton, and that was hilarious and felt kind of perfect, and that's how I visualized her ever since. The plot of 18.5 fucked her brain. Absolutely destroyed her brain, and she just sort of has that vocal quirk now. Anyway, yeah, Chimada. I love Chimada. Rumi Oriachie, Rumia. Tojiko Oriachie. Tojiko. I'm not elaborating. I don't really care about Tojiko. Much like how I don't care about Ellen. Iku. Banky. Okay, this one's hard. Sanyo is a character I don't care that much about. And Hatate is a character I care even less about. So Sanyo, but still. Junko or Mai. Junko. Aon or Orange. Aon. Takane or Jun. I really like Takane. I really do like Takane. Jun. Skishy or he's Skishy. Skishy, easy. Aki or he's Aki. Evil Eye Sigma or Minariko. I almost called her Aki. That's her last name. I really want to pick Evil Eye Sigma just because haha funny Rika. Yeah. Okay, I kind of consider the Flower Tank and Evil Eye Sigma as just Rika but again. So, because of that, I really like Rika, Evil Eye Sigma. It's bad logic, but it's logic I'm going to use exactly once, probably. Ron or Maribel, I have never looked into Hifu Club beyond that shit gay. And I don't intend to look into Hifu Club beyond that shit gay and maybe watching the anime. Maybe. The fan anime. Because it looks really fucking good. Ron's amazing. I love Ron in 19. I also especially love Fanon Ron. Canon Ron's kind of boring except in 19, where she tangentially resembles being where she has enough character traits to actually be more of a person than just I am wholly subservient to Yukari and that's my character. Like she in the written works, from what I've seen, Ron feels very I solely exist to do things for Yukari because she's a lazy fuck. And then in 7 and 19 specifically, she's like, also, by the way, I am a I am a person who has a character. And when she is that, I really like her character. Anyway, Ron. Good job, Maribel, you're firsting a giant fish. Clown Piece or Lyrica? Spoiler alert, this is my favorite fairy, so I'm picking Clown Piece. Patchy or Inoko? Honestly, hard. I did not want to click save progress, sorry. I was gonna pick Inoko. I took a second of extra introspection, Patchy. This one's Inoko, though. Renosuke or Snee? I love Snee. Snee is one of my favorites. Snee is my go-to player character. Also, being a constant, consistent Tumblr user, one of my greatest crimes. Uh, Snee happens to be a character that has artificially brain rotted into more bias towards. Cakey or Ellie? John Badapple. This Her name is Ellie. I don't care. Her name is John Badapple to me. This is John Badapple. I'm picking John Badapple. Suika or Momiji. This is hard. I love Momiji's. I love. I was about to say I love Fanon Momiji. No, I love canon adjacent Fanon Momiji, where she's just like a where she. For one thing, Momiji is easily the least bad the Tengu who is the least a bad person. I use Hitate as the neutral for morality. I don't know if you can see my mouse. This line that you may or may not see me making is Hitate. She's the baseline. Above her is Miji. Immediately below her is Aya. And then Megumu's down here. That's how I see Tengu morality. Miji is the closest to not being a bad person. Keep in mind, the way I treat Touhou characters is you're a piece of shit until proven otherwise, and very few characters are proven otherwise. Everyone's a dick, but that's kind of the fun. Anyway, I like Miji, but Suika, Alice's horrible devil mom, or peak, or the hottest character. Miko, I love Miko. Miko's amazing. Out, out of all the characters I've played in 15.5, I don't know, I keep saying 17.5, in 15.5, Miko's the one I've liked playing the most. Miko. Genji or Yuka? Okay, so I play Miss Juicy Zakaya a lot. Ish, relatively, compared to other Touhou things. I play it a lot. It's my most played Touhou anything. And I mention this because it has single-handedly made me really like Yuka, because I really like the chill, I don't give a shit what people think about me. I care about flowers and vaguely the people who live around me, I guess, and the people who are chummy with me. And that's it. I'm just in my lane. Also, I can shoot giant death lasers. I like Yuka. Genji. Okay, Yuka. Satori. Yuka. Okay, I should probably just Yuko. I really like Yuko. Yuko's amazing. Funny. She's funny. Her backstory's dark. I'm bad at this. I'm realizing now this was a mistake. But it's fine. Yuko. I like Yuko. Parsi or Kutaka? Kutaka. I would elaborate on why. I'll just say that I wasted like a few hours of my life trying to doing shit to try and revive fucking Kutaka in Minecraft, and I'll just leave it at that. Doremi or Mokao? Moko's son. I like Moko. I like Moko's characterization, especially fan and stuff. I don't know if it's canon. I think it's canon compliant, but I love takes on Moko where she still doesn't like Kaguya, but they've been killing each other for a few hundred years, so they've mellowed way the hell out. And Moko's just sitting around, occasionally lighting a cig in the forest and just walking, helping people, being chill. I'm picking her over Dormy. Rukuto is not a character. Waka. Utsuha. Rukuto is not a character. Oku. Oh, okay. Sarah or Elise? Ellis. I don't know if this is meant to be Elise, Ellis, Ellie's, Eli's, whatever the fuck her name. I call her Ellis. This is Ellis. Star Cheek Girl is Ellis. the second to last boss of Hell route in Touhou 1, I think is where she is. Late stage Hell boss Touhou first one. I'm picking her because I really like her. I love her design. And at this point, I've mentally made a self-contained myself joke that I don't know how to what to characterize her as, so I just don't. But that's fun. No, easy Kane. Wriggle or Raikou? I didn't have opinions on Raikou until I became friends with someone whose favorite character is Raikou. But I still prefer Wriggle. I will pick her over Ringo, though. Byakuran or Gengetsu? I'll be honest, I prefer Windows characters to PC98 in general, and Byakuran's great, so I'm picking Byakuran. Mima or Chirno? Honestly, Chirno. Kisame or Shion? Bucket or Poverty? Picking Poverty. Narumi or Reimu? You'd think, oh, I'm doing it. I'm making a Touhou region, Pokemon region, and on Tumblr, go to Pokemon X Hyperfixations, all one word, all lowercase, on Tumblr to find my most active thing. Blog. You'd think, oh, you made Narumi one of the starters. You clearly like her. I don't give a flying fuck about Narumi. Point stands. You made me or Mistia. You remember how I just said I play a lot of Mistia's Izakaya? Dude, Mistia's a great character. She's amazing. YUUGENMAGAAN! Okay, I'm gonna preface this with I dislike Sumereko a lot less than I seem to see people dislike Sumereko. I think it's just that she showed up too much and had too much of an important role for too long and became friends with too many people too quickly. I feel like Sumereko should have been slower burn. Slower burn, and also Violet Detector should have been less shit. I'm picking Marasa. I like Marasa. Marasa's not my favorite from the Buddhists plus Nazrin, because I think technically Nazrin's not related. Going off the wiki, at least, Nazrin's loyal to Sho, but that's it. Marasa's not my favorite, but she's not my least favorite, because I literally don't care about Ichirin at all. But, I'm picking her over Sumereko. I'm just trying to think what to say about Marasa. Eika or Akyu? I feel like I'd like Akyu more if I wrote Forbidden Scrollery. Okay, Eika's a character I shouldn't care about because she's a random stage 1 boss with a weirdly tragic backstory for no reason of being a stillborn baby god. A god that was stillborn or whatever. And Akyu is author. I don't know why, but I really like Eika, and I can't place why, so I'm picking Eika. This is the same character in a different outfit. Maid outfits are overrated. I don't like the Watatskis. Nuhuju is an understandably good character. She's fun. I do like her. She's silly. She's an enemy from Voices of the Void. She's the weird light ball things in Voices of the Void. But Chiari is Yuma's shitty, speaks Spanish despite having never not being even remotely from those areas, stoner roommate who plays League of Legends. That's my characterization of Chiari. Apparently people say she's like a Shion type thing. I've never seen her as a Shion type thing. To me, she's always been League playing gremlin who reeks of death, smokes pot, lives with Yuma, and is tolerated at most. I love Chiari. I love my mental image of Chiari, But still, that mental image of Chiari, I love that. I don't like Kaneko. I have a headcanon about Shingyoku that again involves using semi-headcanon. So, I like the idea of like headcanon things where Reimu's parental figure was a yokai. Not quite Osana Reimu, but you know, something like that. Not necessarily Rumiya either. The one I like using is the idea that Shingyoku murdered the shit out of her mom. Not out of like malice, just Shingyoku I'm pretty sure qualifies as a yokai. Her mom was trying to exterminate it. Her being Reimu. Exterminate Shingyoku. Shingyoku killed the shit out of her. Somehow. And then took up the responsibility of parenting Reimu. And then disappeared from existence or whatever. And then vanished off the face of the earth for a while. Or ever. So yeah, I really like Shingyoku. Or that headcanon I have for Shingyoku. That fiction, completely based on nothing narrative of Shingyoku. So I'm picking Shingyoku. Hey, Mioi! I love Mioi. I'm gonna talk more about these. I love Mioi. I'm gonna pick Mioi. I do want to mention, Merlin is my favorite Prism River. Partially because I'm a trombonist. Or a former trombone. I did trombone in high school. And I believe firmly in brass supremacy. I'm a brass supremacy, baby. Anyway, yeah, I'm picking Mioi. I just wanted to mention that Merlin's my favorite. There we go. Sakuya or Shimmy? Shimmy, actually. I think out of all the player character, like the normal clump of player characters, Reimu, Marissa, Skuya, Yomu, Snee, those five, because they're the ones who are playable, usually, who are usually the playable picks. I think Sakuya might genuinely be my least favorite. Again, I don't dislike her, I just have the least opinions of her. And she only really mostly gets artificially inflated because I really like every take I've seen of her and Mailing as a couple, and Mailing is one of my top favorite characters. But I really like Shimmy, so I'm picking Shimmy. I really like Gubo, so I'm picking Gubo. Sariel or Satono. I don't care about these two, so I'm picking Sariel. Rika or Saki. You know, I could pick the cowboy. I do like the cowboy horse. I do like Miko's weird horse. But Rika is so good. I'm picking Miko's weird horse. Medicine or Aya? Oh god, I have to pick it's Nazrin. Nazrin's one of my favorite characters. There's not a lot of Touhou characters just like me for real, I project onto. Nazrin's one of the ones I do. Probably just because I use her as a player model a weirdly large amount. Like, admittedly, it's only in Gmod and VR chat, usually. It's only in those two. But Twice is still kind of... I really like Nazrin. So, obviously, I'm not picking the least shit police officer. I'm picking Orin. Remy or Seirin? I really want to pick Seirin. I'm gonna pick Seirin. I should know... I have a few ideas for, like, Touhou narrative stories that I don't know how or if I'm gonna do. One of them stars Nazrin, Sho, Seirin, which is a weird cluster already, and then an OC of mine. Not the OC being the least notable and basically being just, oh cool, oh cool, we're being followed by a shitty fucking mannequin. Nice. And that's the concept. It's hijinks. It's just hijinks with those four. And that artificially inflated heavily my opinion of Seirin, so I'm picking Seirin. I really want to pick Shizuha here, but I think objectively Remi's better. I prefer Remi, so I'm going to do that one. Kosuzu. Kosuzu's another one who's probably going to raise once I finish Forbidden Scrollery, but I haven't. So I'm going to pick Yoshika, because I really like Yoshika. Why do I really like Yoshika? I don't know. I'll be honest. Yoshika's one of those characters. Nazrin pre me picking her as my player model, because I don't like Nazrin because I picked her as my player model. I picked her as my player model because I like Nazrin. And I don't know why I like Nazrin so much. I think it's because I just like rodents in general. I like rats, so I'm picking the rat girl. Yoshika? I don't know why I like her, but I do really like Yoshika, so I'm picking her. Lunasa or Kokoro? I may have autism. I'm saying may because my diagnosis was kind of dubious. But Kokoro is kind of relatable. Also, she's really fun to play in the fighting games. I've barely played her because I've only done like the first chunk of stories of 15.5. But Notori's, I don't like playing as Notori. I adored playing as Kokoro. And Kokoro's a fun character. I love Kokoro. I'm picking her. Not Sunny Milk. This is not Ben Ben. I don't. Yeah, your name is Yatsuhashi. I thought I remembered your name wrong, honestly. Due to the Minecraft Zoo thing where I'm putting Touhou characters, except this one, in as, like, the zoo staff, I do like the idea that this idiot is capable of wrangling a crocodile, because that's funny. I'm still picking Sunny Milk, though. And B10. Tenchi or Suiko? I'm picking Suiko. Suiko's one of those characters I like doing a voice for. I'm not going to do the voice for her right now. But I'm just going to tell you, it's a really bad Kermit impression. I'm not putting that on right now, but yeah. This is Kermit. I'm picking Kermit. Lily White or Urmi? Urmi's a character I kind of want to care about, because I like investing thought power, mental processing power into nothing characters. But it's so much easier to do that for Lily White, because Lily White's Lily White, so I'm picking Lily White. Mayumi or Marissa? Marissa's another, not Marissa. Marissa's the winner. Mayumi's another one I want to do that for, but I'm gonna pick Marissa. I'm picking Mayumi. But this Tokiko's a regional bird in my region. I'm gonna spoil that if you haven't looked at the vlog. This Tokiko's the regional bird. I'm picking Mayumi. Tsukasa or fun trivia fact. There is a ship on Tumblr, and it's basically only on Tumblr. I've never seen it anywhere else. Dubbed Oilfire due to a shitty early translation of 19. It's Snai and Tsukasa. It's hilarious. It's not popular. There's like 6 people who post about it. They just post about it very loudly. Loudly. I'm not one of those 6 people, but I'm one of the people who looks in on and agrees with those 6 people. Tsukasa was just out of my top 10 before. She's artificially being inflated. Was artificially inflated, and I recognize that. I still really like Tsukasa, especially my headcanon of Tsukasa, where she's pitiful and terrible and bad at everything. And where she's pitiful and terrible. I'm going to pick Letty, and regret picking Letty. But just know I'm picking Letty. I'm probably not going to pick the Hifus ever, unless it's against a character I actively dislike, which feels bad. This is one of the few Yukari's going to win, because I don't care about Ichirin. Yomu, you're paired against one of my favorites. Who's the better swordswoman? Well, who's better? 1 sword, or 2? Okay, between Kotomi and Shingyoku female, I actually kind of prefer Shingyoku female, so I'm gonna pick that one. Kongura or Kasen, I'm picking Kongara because I have too many a weirdly large amount of mental thoughts on Kongara. This will very likely change once I finish Wild and Horn Tournament. Kawakuma or Komachi? I have so many thoughts about Quack. Kawakuma. Koa. I'm gonna start with I mentioned it earlier. Kokuma's French. Where did that come from? I forgot the channel name is. They were Dark Wolf before. They changed it recently. It's something Izayoi. It's a Touhou comic. It's a channel that does comic dubs. Mostly of Touhou. What is your name? Jinx Izayoi. It's because of that fucking channel that I can't unhear the idea of Koakuma with a weird, jarring, unnecessary French accent. That French accent? Like. So, yeah. I also like the idea that, people call her a succubus. I like the idea that the most inappropriate thing her brain can physically comprehend, the most sexual thing her brain can comprehend is the concept of holding hands with someone, and that's it. Anything else and she short circuits. She is a book nerd, pure and simple. She is a book nerd and nothing more. Hikaria or Yugi? Hikaria. Seijo or Yugi? Yugi. I'm probably when I draw the thumbnail for this video, I'm going to spoil it. This is a Kogasa Sweep. Kogasa's my favorite character, though Mailing is definitely one of the most fair characters to pin her up against, because Mailing's in my top 5. She's like 4 or 5, depending on mood. But Kogasa's my favorite, full stop. That fan game concept I mentioned stars her. Picking Kogasa. Dai or Futo? Dai. Unzan or Futo? Futo. Ben or Chiari? I almost called her Chiari. Ben. No, it's not. Alice or Kyoko? I like these two very similarly. Alice is fun. I will say I prefer Canon Alice over Fanon Alice. Alice is one of the special. I was about to say few, where I prefer Canon over Fanon. I don't think that's actually very true. There's a non-zero amount. There's a, but still, I very much prefer Canon Alice over Fanon, where Alice is the normal one. I think I very, 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 very slightly prefer Kyoko because of Miss Diaz. Fuck, I have to pick between Hina and Momio. I'm gonna pick Momio. I really like Momio. I like my characterization of Momio, which is based on what I know about how she is. But also because the voice I do for Momio is fun, because it's just my shitty attempt at an Aussie accent. Which may seem weird, but my logic is, oh, the way I usually see her voice line, her voice her dialogue written out and things, kind of matches a tone where that could work well, and also she's a giant, horrible, venomous centipede. It's not a giant, horrible, venomous spider or snake, but I feel like giant, horrible, venomous, gross gross bug thing is too perfect for Australia to not have her be Aussie. Fucking fortune teller. Raisin, because Raisin's one of my favorites. Yams is also one of my favorites. Kaguro. Mike. These are the same character in a different outfit. Shimada or Rumia? This is the ultimate decider. I'm pretty sure these two are in roughly the same place in both sorters. No, they weren't. I really like Shimada. I really like Rumia, but I definitely prefer Shimada. Rumia wins here, though. Dojiko wins. Yashi's first W. I am sorry, Iku. Oh, I don't care about either of these two. I like Sanyo in Lotus Eaters specifically. She's kind of fun. Fuck. Iku Iku poses on people. Aon or Junko, really hard. I really like Aon. I really like the poopy, the Dogi. I really like Dogi, but I also really like Junko. Junko's really fun. Fucking, I'm gonna say it. Junko speedran Mario 64. It was fun. That's a fun video. I might post that in a pinned comment or something. That's fun. That's a fun video. It's a Junko Kinney doing it with a Junko player mod, but still. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I think Junko. Aon. Orange. Chen. Skishy. Honestly, Jun. Takane. Evil Eye Sigma or Ron. Evil Eye Sigma. Minariko. I want to like the Hifu Club. I haven't exposed myself to any Hifu Club media, so I haven't formed any opinions on them, so they're going to drag down. Clown Piece or Patchy? Clown. 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 Lyrica Patchy. Enoko. Lyrica. Snee. John Badapple. Keiki. Ronosuke. Megamu. Miko or Reboot? Miko. Suika or Shinki? Honestly, Suika. Miji or Shinki? Miji. Yuka or Sorry. Yuka or Yuka? Up until, again, DLC 4 getting translated of Mistia's, I would have said Yuko. It's Yuka now. Opinion change. Genji or Yuko? Still Yuko. Sage, Genji. Kutaka or Moko? KFC or chicken? Apparently Moko runs a fried food stall. Or a fried bird stall. I'm gonna go with Kutaka. Yeah, I think Kutaka's grown on me enough. Parsi or Moko? Moko. Dormi. Fucking Parsi. Waka or Elise? Waka. Oku. Rukuto or Elise? Yeah, Elise. Sara. I refuse to acknowledge Rukuto as a character. Kane or Wriggle? Honestly, Wriggle. I said Wriggle. Honestly, Kane, Raiko, Ringo. Sorry for the poor commentary. I don't feel like commentating on some of these. Byakuren or Cherno? I don't actually care that much about Cherno. I'll be honest. Like, I'm gonna... Like, Cherno's a character I like. I have a positive opinion of her. Mima is in the same position. Where the fuck did Mika come from? Where does... I've heard that name before from something. I don't remember what. No, I haven't. I think I'm thinking of Rika. Mima's in the same boat. You're not a character. But I like the bunnies. Okay, let me clarify. I've never seen her anything of this character in her source material, but I've seen a couple fun fan things where she just like left the moon for no reason and just is a rabbit that exists in Gensokyo. So I'm picking her because I like that take on Racing 2. Yo, it's Reimu versus Blue Reimu. Okay. Reimu's only really strongly grown on me recently. I'm still picking Reimu though. Zanmu, that one. Yoshika. Well, I was going to undo that one and say Shion. Correct myself to Shion. Still. Kisume or Narumi. I actually have some ideas for Kisume. And also, I think Kisume in Puppet Play is really funny because she's min-maxed to hell and water-fire type. I love the idea of Puppet Kisume, so I'm picking Kisume. Do I go for the meme? Do I go... I'm not picking the meme. I really like Mystia. I'm going with the meme! I don't know if the thumbnail's going to be YUUGENMAGAAN Sweep or Kogasa Sweep. It's going to be one of the two. Murasa or Yumemi? I don't care about Yumemi. I prefer Sumereko. Eika. Akyu. I said Akyu. Chiari. I really like Chiari. Again, let me elaborate. I really like my angry not even angry. My take on Cherry's not an angry person. She's a toxic as shit league player. Where Yuma is just like doing her job and will occasionally just hear like swearing in a language she doesn't understand from like the other end of the blood pools. Look over and you just see Chiari smashing the shit out of another keyboard, so they have to go and figure out how to get another one running. You know? Chiari has horrible gamer rage, basically. That's the Chiari I like. It's not at all based on what I think is anything resembling a common take on Chiari. I saw Chiari's design in 19 and immediately pointed at her and said League player. Nuaya, Mioi, Shimi, Gubo, Yasukuya, Rika, Saki, Sariel, Eren, Nien, Nazrin, Aya, Sho. I mentioned this kind of before. I actually kind of like Mizuchi. Not in a I'm a defender of Mizuchi as a villain. Nah, Mizuchi sucks, dude. But the reason I like Mizuchi is because Mizuchi sucks. I like Mizuchi purely because Mizuchi is really fun to make fun of. I like this character because I find her fun to make fun of and make a mockery out of. So I'm picking her. Oren. Seiren. Remy. Shizuha. Sorry, Yoshika, you're not beating Autism the character. Honestly, yeah, Kosuzu. Suiko or Sunny? Sunny has really strongly grown on me recently, but I'm picking Suiko still. Not picking her over Tenchi. Tenchi, I think B10, Guya, Lily White or Marissa Daze. Lily White, Mayumi. So, I have opinions. Do I, though? Or me? Tsukasa, Letty, Star, Nemuno, the Yuma Tetsu style. Yomo. Yeah, Yomo. Why am I questioning that? I think, yeah, honestly, genuinely meta. Singyoku. Kongara for consistency. Kurumi, barely. You. Eeny, meeny. Your concept is cooler. Akari or Quack? Honestly, Quack. Komachi or Heck? Honestly, Heck. Yugi or Komachi? Komachi. Yes. Yes. That was two of the most unfair matchups. You know what? No, that wouldn't be funny. I have my shit post high ranking. It's YUUGENMAGAAN. Sorry, Momio. Sorry, Momio. I think I do prefer Shimada to Kaguro. Kagero, Rumia, Tojiko, Mike, Yechi. Annabelle is like a proto Prism River, so I kind of think she's neat. Who the fuck are you? I physically can't get myself to care about Sagame. But hey, at least I don't dislike her. Sekibonki is my second favorite character. Junko. Aon. I'll pick Sanyo over Orange. Orange. Chen. Stop giving me these two. Hatate. Ah, fuck it. Good job! There's a character I care about less than you. Skishy. Ron. Jun. As I said, I'm gonna count Evil Eye Sigma as Rika exactly once. I said it myself. He's twice. It's twice. Yeah. Yeah. Stop. Sinai is one of my favorites, so is Clown Piece, but not even close. Not even close. These two are close. I'm gonna pick Patchy. Lyric or John Badapple? Cakey. Renosuke, because he's funny. Lyrica. Fuck. Let's go for Megamoo. Why not? Luna, sure. Satori. Miko. Suika. Niji. Yuka. Shinky. Yuko. Notori. I'm only 37% of the way through. Oh my god. Waka. Oku. Kitaka. Moko. Elise. No. We're committing. Okay, I guess. Parsi. I'm not voting on the missile, ever. Fuck. You at least look like a character. You know what? No. I'm picking the missile. No, I'm picking the maid. Wriggle. Kane. Byakuren. I'll throw her a bone this once. Chirno. Mima. Ringo. Fuck it. Sure. I think I do it for Mistia. It would be funny, but I'm not gonna do that. I like Reimu and Zanmu very closely. There we go. This is sorry for the lack of quality commentary. I'm new to this. I've established that I'm new to this. No, it's not right. That one's right though. I don't care about Rikako if I'm being honest. Yeah, Chiari. No. Yes. I'm gonna pick Eika over Tay. Tay over Akyu. Akyu over Shingyoku Male. Stop. I don't care. Mioi over Rika. Shimmy just barely over Rika. Rika over Gubo. Gubo over Saki. Saki over Saki. Saki over Merlin. Sorry over Merlin. Merlin. Oh no. I think Nazarin. Orin. Aya. Seirin, because Sho is a later thing. For that narrative idea I mentioned. Sho. You know what? I'm about to say something controversial. And also very misleading in how I'm phrasing it. Because I don't... Can they void phrase it better? I find making fun of Mizuchi way more entertaining than reading Remy. Officially. Like, official Remy material, I should say. I find fanon Remy material more fun because they lean into her just being a dumb little shit. Remy's one of those characters I think I slightly prefer at least attributes of fanon to over canon, because they play Remy too straight-laced. They play Remy too straight-laced, in my opinion, almost. Like, it's possible to play a character completely straight and it not be boring, but I feel like Remy is played completely seriously in a way where she's not as fun. So I'm picking Mizuchi. Because the thing is, Fan and Remy is too much. And Canon Remy is too much in the opposite direction. I've seen almost nothing, I think, that I can think of actually land Remy in the area where I would like to see Remy. And keep in mind, again, I haven't read Silent Sinner and Blue, and from what I gather, that kind of mostly follows the STM, I think, kind of, sort of ish. So that one might actually land Remy where I like her. Because I like Remy to not be silly, goofy, childish, shithead brat, because I do imagine Remy is more or less an adult. Like, or is at least mentally an adult, more or less. And Flan is the more childlike one. Remy is semi-mature, but she's still child. Remy's not a child. Remy is a semi-childish adult, is the way I see it. I see her. Remy. She's a medicine. Sorry. Sunny milk? Yeah, I'm gonna commit to that. Right now, genuinely Yoshika, Tenshi, Kosuzu, B10, Guya, Lunasa, Stop. Honestly, Tsukasa, Letty. I said Letty. No, it's not. That's a lie. Lily? No, it's Letty. Lily. Star, I think. No, there's this one comic I have liked, but that was dubbed by Senkai Studio, another comic dub channel, that has a Mayumi I really like. I'm gonna, just for that characterization, I'm picking Mayumi. Star. Urmi has more character. Ugh. Tokiko. Because in Touhou Soccer, you punt her. Indirectly. Yuma. No. Singyoku. Kongara. Kurumi. Kasen. Easy. You are part of Unzon, therefore you're cooler. Easy. Battle of the Nameless Mid-Bosses. Go! I think I prefer how I treat Koakuma in my head more. In general, I usually prefer Daisei characterizations in fanon that I see. But going off of how I characterize them, I prefer Koakuma as of late. I'm gonna unironically pick Dai. Akadia, Futo, Kamachi, Yugi, Unzan, Seija, Reisa and Yams, Momio, but barely, Kyoko, Hina, Alice, yes, Mamizo, Fortune Teller. No, it's not. No, it's not. It would be funny. Banky, Shimada, Kagero, Junko. Ow! Oh, I like these two about equally. I'm gonna pick Rumia and then and then Tojiko. You know, I'm gonna actually pick Sanyo here. Orange or Mike? I think Mike. Yashie. Orange. Chen. Why are Orange and Chen always in close proximity to each other? I guess they have kind of the same name, but still. Iku or Iku? You know what? I'm gonna not pick Hat. I'm gonna pick Hat. Who the fuck even is Mugetsu? Genuinely, who the fuck are you people? Oh, I know you're paired with Gengetsu. Isn't that the extra boss of 4? Right? Or right? You're the extra boss of 4 with Gengetsu, I think. Right? Is that right? That sounds right. I don't know. Why are there like 4 angels in PC98 era? What's the deal with that? Sauriel, the other one, I think. Not I think her name is actually Ice one and other one. I feel like there's 4 characters with angel wings and only one of them is, and it was cool exactly once, and that was Sauriel because she goes harder on it. If you can't tell, Sauriel's the only one of those ones I like. Sure. Ugh. This is a shithole. Let's go with. You have a cat. Skish. Is it Skishy or Snime? No, I'm gonna still pick Skishy. Sny, Clown, Ron. This is a recent opinion. If it wasn't for 19, I would pick Patchy, but I really like Ron in 19. I don't know why. I don't know why. I have to think on Jun actually. Because I feel like if it wasn't for the fact that I watch the guy who inspired me to do this video a bunch, I probably wouldn't actually care about Jin. But then again, I do care about Jin. I actually like Jin. I've slowly grown to prefer Jin to Xion just a tiny bit, so I'm gonna pick Jin. I do actually really like Takane. Genuinely. John Badapple. Every time I pick Ellie from here on out, if I haven't done it already, I'm going to say John Badapple. If my mic quality changes, I am not in it. I've moved a bit. Keiki. Renosuke. Not Rika. You. I think it would be really funny if one of them was above Lyrica. Because here's the thing. Once you reach a certain number of Touhou, a certain number in the Touhou character list, I stop caring and everyone becomes like, I don't care. Unless I just actively dislike you. Like, there are a lot of ties. I just don't want to do ties because that's lame. Tease me. Stop giving me giant great catfish. I said stop it. Please, cease. Thank you. I think I really like the Grassroots, if you couldn't tell. And Past the Earth Spirits, but Miko's amazing. So is Suika. So is Miji. I would have picked Kutaka before, now it's Yuka. Shinki. Yeah, I'll pick Yuko. But now I'll pick Kutaka. Unpopular opinions. I like Kutaka, and I still can't place why. Notori. Notori. Genji. Moko. Elise. Dormy Sweet. Parsi. Sara. Sage is one of the characters I don't like, by the way. I'm not a big fan of her. I'll even pick you, because I don't... Oh, God damn it. I'm going to pick Seigo over Rukato. Miss... Yeah, Misty. Why am I pausing? Reimu. Wriggle used to be in my top 10, by the way. Fun fact. I will pick Wriggle over Zanmu. Kane over Zanmu. Zanmu over Byakurin. Shion over Byakurin. YUUGENMAGAAN Sweep. Should I do that? I don't know where this is going to position YUUGENMAGAAN. I've lost track. I've lost track of where YUUGENMAGAAN is going to end up being. I know it's higher than what it should be. Because, yeah. Fuck it. Byakurin, Raiko, Shirno, Mima, Shore, yeah, Ringo, stop, Kisame, Narumi, Racing 2, and I'll pick Rokako. Ooh, different duo. Okay, I really, really like Mioi. I think I do prefer Shimmy. Rika, Gubo. Is Chiari that high up? Here's the thing. Chiari might end up being placed above Inoko. And that's just because Inoko doesn't fucking show up. Which is really funny. Let's go Chiari. Be controversial. Unpopular opinion. He says, clicking Sakuya over New. Nue. That was me moving a chair. I'm being mobile because this recording is going on for... How long? Long. Hour 17. The horse. New. Heika. Sariel. Tewi. Merlin. Akio. Shingyoku Mao. Honestly, Kaneko. Because I don't dislike Kaneko. I just don't prefer her. She's just not the preference. Eren. Luis. Yumiko. Stop. Now for a hard one, Nazarene. I think I prefer Nazarene. Orin or Kokoro? Is it Orin or Kokoro? I think it might be Orin. Yeah, it's Orin. I'm gonna go with Orin. I'm finally sitting in a chair again. I really like Aya. Kokoro, Suwako, Sunny Milk, Yoshika, Seiren, Sho, Mizuchi for now, Tenchi, Wemi, Shizuha, Kosuzu, B10, Guya, Shizuha, Madison, I think. Lunasa, Kotime, Yuma Easy, Tsukasa, Marissa, Yomu, and these two are very similar. I'll go Shingyoku, and Kongara, and Kurumi, Letty. That one's definitely a subject change. Kasen, Lily, Meira, Mayumi, Star, Yukari, I'm not a big fan of Yukari, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Urumi, I feel like I've done that one already. Tokiko. Unzon's pretty cool. I'm going to steal the moon. I was right, it is Mai. Unless I didn't say Mai. You're insufferable and have ice powers, I'm pretty sure. That's kind of cool. Kogasa. Mailing. No, mailing. Raisin. Yams. Momio. Kokuma. Dai. Kyoko. Hiner. Sorry, I regret this video. I have regrets. I have regrets. Alice due to recent events. Lap. Heck. Hecot. Heck. 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 Or. Eh. Honestly, I've actually grown to like Mamizo with her overabundance in the written works. I'm not annoyed by her. I just think she's fun. I think Mamizo's entertaining, so I like her. Hakaria. Foot. Foot? Futo? 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 Futa? Yeah, let's go with her. Comanche. Yugs. Seja. And that's pretty cool. Banky. Skeshi. Snai. Shimada. Kaguro. Clown. Junko. Rumia. Ron. Aonjun. Tojiko. Takane. Patchy. Anoko. John Bad. I said John Bad Apple. Sanyo. Mike. Keiki. Keiki. Renosuke. Not Rika. Fuck it. Consistency. Minriko. I don't really care for Yachi that much. Orange. Why not Chen? Iku. Yu. Hizumi. Lyrica. Megumu, I guess. Luna, sure. Matara? Okina? Fuck it. Stop with the fish. Hat? Sure. Stop. Get the fish away. Please. I'm not gonna pick the fit. I'm gonna pick the fish. I am determined to get the Watatskis at the bottom. And the missile. Those three. Waka. Oku. Honestly, nowadays, Mistia. Remu. Wriggle. Miko. Kane? Kane. I'm gonna pick Suika, Zanmu, Miji, Yuka, Shinki. It's a Shinki. I still like Xion. YUUGENMAGAAN Sweep! There we go. That's what I'm capable of. That one's not true. That one's a joke. What is this on my arm? I don't know what it is. I will pinch it. Oh, that is so a bug bite. If it itches... Did I pick Byakuran over YUUGENMAGAAN? I don't confuse it. Let's... Kutaka, sure. Byakuran. Raiko. Chirbo. Mima. Nitori. Mima. I regret. I wish I could go back more than one undo and pick a Nitori over Chirbo. Because that was me not thinking, because Suddenly there's something on my arm that is really itchy and annoying, and I want to pinch it and pop at it and scratch at it. But whatever, it's fine. Where was I? Genji. Moko, Elise, Dormy, Poor, Marasa, Smireko, Ringo, Parsi, Amy, Bucket, sure, sure, why not, sure, yeah, there's 4. No, wait, no, I think I've only seen 3. I, E, U, Kingetsu, sure. Honestly, I think it already is Mioi, slightly, Nazrin, Orin, Aya, Kokoro, Shimmy, Suako, Rika, Gubu, Chiari, Sunny, Sakuya, Yoshika, Seiren, Sho, Gucci. For now, Saki, Nu, Eika, Tenchi, Wemi, Sariel, Kasuzu, Tay, then Kasuzu, then B10, Guya, yeah, Guya, Shizuha, how else have I going? Oh, only like an hour and a half. I'm sorry I don't have a lot of commentary. At this point, I realize that this is not something I should have done. I should have done this on call with someone. This is way less entertaining on my own. And I say not like live or something because I don't have an audience to do live. At this point, I'm just clicking a pen. If you can hear that, let's check audio levels. Maybe? I can't tell. I'm bad at reading the audio levels. Medicine, Merlin, Aku, Shingyoku, Lunasa, yeah, Eren, you. Black versus White. I don't know who Yuki is. I think I have a slight idea who these two are, so I'm gonna pick them. Kogasa Mailing, Yuma Racing, yeah, very slightly you. Now it's definitely trying to pick from like top characters to try and fetch me the top of the list. This is a bug bite, which is weird because it's winter and cold, and the bugs should all be dead or asleep. Or it's a really itchy pimple. This thing on my arm, which isn't, it's bleeding now. Whoops. It's fine. Hina, Alice, Mamizo. Oh, Letty. Futo, Komachi, Sen. At this point, I'm trying to be consistent. I just want to see the fucking list. Yugs. Not Lily. Then Yugi. Then Meira. Hudami's gonna end up weirdly high. Tokiko? Tokiko. Yeah. There we go. Honestly, you're funny. I think I do prefer not Ben Ben to Ben Ben, just because the fact that she's not Ben Ben inherently makes her funnier than Ben Ben. Speaking of... Fuck it. Banky, Satori, Skishi, Snee, Chamada, Waka. Actually, nah. Not by a lot, though. Also not by a lot, though. Not by a lot, though. Yeah, Wriggle, Miko, Kane, Junko, Rumia, Suika, Ron, Zanmu, Momiji. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. YUUGENMAGAAN! Nah. John Badapple. Raiko. Yeah, Cherno. Notori. Memer. Gengi? Nah, not that low. Genji. Mukau? Yeah. Storm. Keiki. Eiki. Renosuke. Sure. Parsi? Parsi. No. Yes. Parsi. Yumemi. Yu. Orange. Chen. Iku. Eh. You know, doing this has made me realize Hizumi might actually be my least favorite. Which makes me feel very contrarian for the sake of contrarian, but like genuinely. Uh, Nar me? Nermi? No. Okina. I regret making this video. It was a bad idea. Hour and a half, and I am only 78. This could have been Pokemon. This could have been gameplay, but I chose to do this, and I am committing. No. Gengetsu? Sure. I'll pick Sega over Great Catfish. I'll pick Great Catfish over Rukata. No. There are usages for the tie button. Yeah. Why did I even have to think about that one? You, but barely. Yin. Tsukasa. Orin. Yaya. MMA. Momo, Kokoro, Marissa, Shimmy, Suako, Rika, Gubu, Chiari, Kwakama, Dai, Sunny, Yomu, Kyoko, Hina, Sakuya, Yoshika, Alice, Seiren, Mamizo, Sho, Mizuchi, Hikaria, Shingyoku, Hongara, Kurumi, Letty, Saki, Futo, Komachi Nue, Kongra, Eka, Lily, no, Tenchi, Remy, Sariel, Tei, Kasuzu, Lily, Yugi, Meira, Mayumi, Sage, B10, Seija, Guya. I just realized this image of Star is the only image of Star I've ever seen where her hair isn't the same color as Kaguya's. She's a medicine star. Merlin? Merlin. Akio. Lunasa. Hanako. Kodhime. Unzan. Eren. Urumi. Tokiko. Chieri. Fuck it. You. Lu. Fortune teller. Okay. Sorry. Scratching my arm. Unzan. I'm determined to get Ben low. Low. No. Machine. Sure. Sure. Not that low. The ultimate choice. You. 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 I regret my choice. I prefer Satori to Mailing. It's Satori, Skishi, Yuma, Snai, Reisen, Miyoi, Chimada, Nazrin, Waka, Orin, Kagero, Sukasa, Orin, Aya, Yams, Clampies, Mistia, Momio, Reimu, Kokoro, Marissa, Wriggle, Shimmy, Miko, Suako, Kane, Junko, Rumia, Rika, Rumia, Gubo, Suika, Chiari, Sechiari, Ron, Zanmu, Kokuma, Mumiji, no Dai, Mumiji, you, Shinki, Junyomu, Tojiko, Kyoko, Hina, because Hina's just Shion but better. Sakuya, Shion, YUUGENMAGAAN! You. You, 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 you. I'm so sorry that I'm being so quiet. And not entertaining, like I'm entertaining ever. Yeah, sure, 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 sure. I didn't account for how stupid long this would be now that 19 is out. Which is funny, because 19 adds, I think, like 2 less characters than there normally are, which is really funny. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Mike, Lily, Keiki, Aiki, Yugi, Renosuke, Marasa, Sumereko, Mera, Mayumi, Ringo, Other Rika, Minariko, Parsi, B10, Yumemi, Seija, I said Seija, Guya, Shizuha definitely, Yumemi, Medicine, Star, Merlin, Akyu, Yukari, Yes, You, Orange, Jen, Iku, Lunasa, Kisame, sure, no, You, Unzan, fuck it, sure. We're really starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel here, folks. This one, Taylor outfit. God, I mean, in general, Touhou has a lot of generic blonde girls, but generic first name only blonde girls are a very abundant thing in PC 98. Yeah. Eh, you at least have wings. Uh, no. I'm not picking one. Ben, robot. Mai has wings, I guess. Yuki. No, I refuse to pick Yuki. Mugetsu. Kisune Sega. Fuck it. Catfish. Rukuto. Stop. Okay. Display image results for the top 5. Okay, let's count my list. Okay. I could stop here and just let it sit on my list, but instead I'm going to read them down and answer why I pick. So my favorites are my favorites. Actually, I'm going to do image for top 10. Yeah. Okay, I agree with this list more. Okay, so Kogasa's an amazing start because I can't actually place why Kogasa's my favorite character. She just kind of is. Everything to do with her. If you're familiar with what Pokemon X, my main slash most active Tumblr blog is, you'd know that I haven't done a Kogasa team for it yet. But that's because I'm doing a playthrough for it, and I'm gonna try and post it on my birthday because she's my favorite. Bonky was my favorite before her. If you want my original, these two are reversed. Bonky and Mailing. I like Bonky though. Bonky's fun. Bonky's a fun character. She's a jackass, but in a way that I think is fun. Satori should be above Mailing, and the only reason she isn't is because I misinputted. So I'm gonna answer Satori first. I don't. Satori is kind of similar to Bonky. She's a jackass in the specific flavor where I really like it. And Mailing is in a Kogasa camp where why is she my favorite member of the SGM by a lot? I don't know. Skishy, it's Skishy. I feel like you don't really need to justify liking Koishi because that's just sort of the default opinion. And I agree, she's fun. She's fun in a weird, eerie, kind of creepy way. I don't know why I like Yuma Tetsu. This is the voice I do for Yuma, by the way. Shitty, like, higher pitch than I normally do for him. Heavy impression. So, shitty, weird, like, Russian-ish accent. It's weird. I don't know why I like Big Spoon Girl. Actually, I do know why I like Big Spoon Girl. Big Spoon Girl is very fun. Yuma is a very fun character. Yuma is a character I read as very fed up with like most everything in her current in any situation, and it's very fun. I really like that about her. Snai, I don't know. I mentioned that Nazarene is a character I project a lot on. I do that even worse with Snai. Is there any basis that Snai is a fan of like old school shooters like Doom and shit? No. Do I believe that with my whole heart? Oh, absolutely. Is that projecting for me only really liking playing mostly older school shooters? Yes. I know liking Racing for someone especially like me who only became a Touhou fan this year, or I guess technically middle of last year. It feels weird that it's 2024. In like June of 2023. Racing being high up is a very boring, stale, basic as shit opinion. But she went up for me actually. She before she was in like the 20s or 30s. I like Racing. I don't know why. I just it's less. Oh yeah, she's a bunny girl. No, the reason I like Racing is because the Racing is a bunny girl with fun character development and even more fun in general character. I just think Mioi's cute. Sometimes I just like characters for cute. That's a big part of the reason I like Kogasa. Kogasa and Koishi. And that's like the entire reason I like Mioi. I really like Mioi. I like Mioi in normal amounts. Shimada. I. For one thing, Shimada's the first stage 6 boss I beat, unless you count. Technically Zanmu was, but Shimada's the first one that I really counted. Because I pretend I never played 19, because 19's not really all that fun in my opinion. I like Shimada though. She's a fun, goofy, silly character with a whack-ass design and a fun personality. Nazrin! I've always liked Nazrin. I don't know why. I do know why. I like Mouse Girls. You're talking to the guy whose favorite Gen 1 normal type is unironically Raticate. Raticate. I like Nazrin for the same reason I like Raticate. She's a rodent. She's an underdog character. A fairly underdog character. She has great potential. She's great in general. Where did my mouse go? I like. I'll stop explaining myself at Wriggle. Waka. I like the entire Grassroots trio. Waka's just grown to be my second favorite due to how she's written. How she's written in a lot of stuff I read with her in it. Which is weird, because she's the least prevalent. In order of most frequently I see them, and keep in mind, this is going off of stuff I am specifically looking out for. I feel like you're more inclined to see Seki Bonki and Kagero a bit more than Waka. So, that's a thing. Oku. It's, where's Orin? How the hell did Orin end up below Oku? That's weird. Oku. I just like Oku. I can't place why I like Oku, I just do. Who am I kidding? Oku looks cool, is dumb as a brick, but in a very fun, endearing way. I just in general like the Grassroots Yokai Network. There's some fun underdog characters. They're underused in my opinion, officially, but then again, it's hard. Using them officially feels kind of weird and pointless. I feel like I don't see them enough in fan stuff though, either, which is kind of a shame. Tsukasa, something something oil fire, something something shipping Earth, Snai, something something. She has devolved from scheming mastermind in my mind, which is a very boring character type in my opinion, to pitiful little meow meow type thing. She's not actually Snai's lapdog, but she's pretty damn close. Orin, it's to quote myself, it's Orin. That's all I'm gonna say. Aya is, I hate Aya, but I'm saying that 200% affectionately. I love Aya so much because she's terrible. Aya's great. Going off of official written works, I think Aya is the most consistently well written character. Genuinely. And that's amazing for her. Yams. This is all fanon. All fanon stuff except for the construction thing, which I think is canon. I like that about Yams. Yams has shit to do, and Yams is good at the shit she does. Clown Piece is just silly. Mystia. I play Mystia's Izakaya a lot, and her character in that is amazing. Momio. I ship her with Chamada, and I like how I characterize her in doing that. Reimu. Reimu is normally a character I ends up like more in like the 40s, 50s. But that all changed when I buckled down and started actually like reading the written works. And in those, dude, Reimu's amazing. I love Reimu. Reimu's awesome. Kokoro, something something autism, I don't know. And Daze, Marissa. I don't know how to sum up why I like Marissa. I just do. And then Wriggle's the same. Where did YUUGENMAGAAN end up? Where did YUUGENMAGAAN end up? For reference, YUUGENMAGAAN was, I think, tied with Suwako in my last one. Because I committed to the YUUGENMAGAAN bit way harder. 52 YUUGENMAGAAN Sweep! Yeah, that's the video. I'm never doing this again. That took way too long. I'm gonna lower this to top 3, see if I can get it all on screen. No, I can't. Top 2? No. Just Kogasa. Why? Wait, maybe if I change the window dimensions? I want to screenshot this and post it to Tumblr. Maybe top 5 for no reason. Whatever, it's fine. I'll just post the video, they can be posting the video anyway. No, not top 9, top 10. Here's the list one last time. That's all, folks. Pen clicking furiously. I'm not uploading this until tomorrow.